Good afternoon, viewers and subscribers. It's NASCAR Gaming 944. Welcome to another Let's Play stream on F1 Manager 2022. Welcome to another Let's Play stream on F1 Manager 2022, where you guys may be wondering, with where we got up to last. You guys may be wondering with where we got up to last time. Yeah, you guys may be wondering with where we got up to last time. And before we do anything else, guys, I'm just gonna quickly do something. So yes, guys, you all may be wondering with where you guys may all be wondering with where we got up to last time. So last time we left off, guys. Of course, we did the last time we left off, everyone. Of course, we did the Austrian Grand Prix. Yeah, we did. Last time we left off, everyone. Of course, we did not the British Grand Prix. We did the Austrian Grand Prix where we had really bad luck, just like we did in Monaco. Yeah, we had really bad luck, just like we did in Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, and also Monaco, Azerbaijan, and Canada. We had really bad luck. Silverstone, we had really good luck, and then you guys You guys may be remembering from the last race weekend, or the last Grand Prix weekend. We definitely did have really bad. We had really bad luck. Last time out in Austria at Spielberg, and the reason I say that is mainly because of the reason I say that, everyone, is mainly because the reason I say that, guys, is mainly because we had a rain affected weekend. Well, I don't really think it was the whole weekend. It was mainly the Grand Prix on Sunday. You guys may remember that we had a really bad Sunday. Last time out in Austria, where we managed to finish like around, I think it was like 20th, 15th, or something really bad like that. So yes, that wasn't very good, was it? That wasn't really very good, because that wasn't really very good. But I am also going to say, everyone, we do have news, and very good news, and that. We do have very good news as well, guys, and that is last time out. We do have very good. We do have a yeah, we do have very good news, and the really good news is, guys, that Valtteri managed to the good thing is, guys, Valtteri managed to earn his first pole position, I think, in his career mode, or in this career mode, or in in F1 Manager 2022. So he's managed to earn his first pole position last time out in Austria, which is just, I was literally just speechless. I did not know what to say. That was definitely amazing. That was definitely amazing, and definitely something that he managed to, he definitely managed to pull that off pretty well. So, he managed to pull that off pretty well. So that's definitely good. Yeah, he managed to pull that off well. Yeah, he managed to pull that off pretty well, which is definitely good, and that's what we like to see. That's of course what we like to see. Yeah, that's of course what we like to see. But anyway, guys, we're now going to be. But yeah, that's what we like to see. But anyway, guys, we're now going to be moving on to the standings, and we're going to start off with the drivers' standings, where Charles Leclerc in Ferrari, where Charles Leclerc in Ferrari leads the way over Max Verstappen in Red Bull, Carlos Sainz in third, driving for Ferrari, Sergio Perez fourth, driving for Red Bull, Lewis Hamilton fifth, driving for Mercedes. Well, in other words, he is driving for us, but you guys get the point. But Fernando Alonso sixth in Alpine, George Russell seventh in Mercedes, Esteban Ocon eighth, driving for Alpine, Pierre Gasly ninth, driving for AlphaTauri, Valtteri Bottas 10th, driving for Alfa Romeo, Kevin Magnussen 11th, driving for Haas, Zhou Guanyu 12th, driving for Alfa Romeo, Daniel Ricciardo 13th, driving for McLaren, Lando Norris 14th, driving for McLaren, Yuki Tsunoda 15th, driving for AlphaTauri, Mick Schumacher 16th, driving for Haas, Mick Schumacher 16th, driving for Haas, Sebastian Vettel 17th, driving for Aston Martin, Lance Stroll 18th, driving for Aston Martin, Alexander Albon 19th, driving for Williams, Nicholas Latifi 20th, driving for Williams. And it definitely seems like, and I am also going to say, it definitely looks like that, I'm also going to say it definitely looks like that Alex has managed to go to position 19th, which is definitely good for him, that's for sure. That is for sure, but we will now look at... nope, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so we are now going to also look at Valtteri's... we will now look at Valtteri's career mode... Not career mode. We're now going to look at Valtteri's... Valtteri's performance this season. Valtteri's performance this season, and as you can all see, he's managed to, just like I said at the beginning of the stream, he managed to earn his first pole position in his career mode, or in his career, which is definitely what you like to see. And then Zhou has not earned any pole positions, race wins, fastest laps or anything like that. But that's how Valtteri's career is looking so far. So yeah, that's how he's looking. That's how his career mode is, or his career is looking so far in Formula One. Which is definitely what we like to see. So now we will move on to the. So now we are moving on to the constructors, where Ferrari leads the way over Red Bull, Mercedes in third. Ferrari lead the way over Red Bull, Mercedes in third, Alpine fourth, Alfa Romeo, who is us, or Alfa Romeo, which is us, of course, in fifth, Alfa Romeo, who is us, fifth, AlphaTauri sixth, Haas seventh, McLaren eighth, Aston Martin ninth, and Williams 10th. So now, guys, we can get on with other things here as well. Where as you can all see the factory. We still need to work on the factory. We still need to work on the design center. The wind tunnel is currently in progress. CFD simulator is looking okay at the moment, but we definitely could do with some upgrading with that one. Suspension simulator definitely could use some work. That's for sure. And then we have the car park test center. But it's £6,750. £6,750. That is extremely expensive. Well, most of these are extremely expensive, so yeah, we will definitely have to look at that maybe after the stream. Well, not after the stream, but when we come back here, but when we come back here for the when we come back here, which I think after the French Grand Prix is going to be the Hungarian Grand Prix or something. So yes. So yes, and then none of this has so none of this has been upgraded yet. So yeah, none of that's been upgraded yet. We have the boardroom. We have the boardroom and the hospitality area. We have the boardroom and the boardroom hospitality area, which is 2,850,000. The boardroom is $780,000. No, pounds, dollars, same thing. 2,850,000 £2,850. So yes, that's all of that. So boardroom is also seeming pretty cheap as well at the moment. So yes, the boardroom is definitely quite cheap at the moment. So maybe at some point, maybe when we come back to the home menu at the end of the stream, or when it's around the end of the stream, then we will possibly come back here and see what we can do. So yeah, so yes, we have 2,850,000. I definitely think what we need to do, guys, is at some point maybe start trying to maybe at some point we could try and start winning races or start winning Grand Prix. Start winning Grand Prix or something, so then we can earn more money towards more upgrades and stuff. So I think that's going to be pretty useful, and that's going to be pretty critical as well. Yeah, that's going to be pretty critical as well. So let's look at, once again, everyone, we will now look at the staff here. at our Alfa Romeo staff. We will now look at our Alfa Romeo staff, where Jan Mochax is looking okay at the moment. Yeah, he's looking okay at the moment. He's happy with how everything is going. Yeah, he's happy with how everything is going. He's possibly happy because the memorabilia room is being upgraded. It's being upgraded or something. So that's definitely what we like to see. Definitely what we like to see. So we have his contract length started in 2022. Yeah, started at the beginning of 2022. So that was like, yeah, that's around like January at the beginning of the 2022 season, and then that's his remaining contract. So he's got like 3 years or so. He has like 3 years or so at the moment. So yeah. Okay, so I think everything here is looking okay. It's looking okay. We're probably going to save our points for our resource points. We're going to be saving our development points, not resource points. Development points for mainly for our drivers. I think at the moment possibly our drivers. So yeah, our drivers. So yeah, so yes, yes, guys. We will also look at Alessandro Sanelli. He's currently 47. So he's okay at the moment. It seems like. Memorabilia room. He's happy with. Yeah, memorabilia room. He's happy with. And the team hub he's happy with. So the memorabilia room, I'm guessing he's happy with because that's being upgraded. So that's definitely what we like to see. He's doing 3 years with us. He's doing 3 years with us here at Alfa Romeo. His contract length is 2 years, and he's now started his career with us in. Yeah, he started his career with us at the beginning of the year. Yeah, he started at the beginning of the year. So far, looks like Alex and Joe are not getting on well at the moment. But we will see how everything goes. We will see how everything goes throughout the rest of the season, and then if they aren't happy with each other by then we will possibly switch the drivers back round, and then maybe they'll be happier, hopefully, but we'll see. We will see. So let's look at Valtteri's race engineer, Jean Becker. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Okay, it was here. So Jean Becker. Okay, he doesn't have any development points at the moment. But actually, let's see what this thing is. So pit crew management. The ability to effectively communicate with and prepare the pit crew during a race. A higher rating means faster pit stops for the race engineer's paired driver. and then we have the communication, and then we have the communication, and then we have the communication, the ability to communicate clearly and effectively, effectively. A higher rating means faster affinity growth between the race engineer and the paired driver. Looks like. I think we should. I think we should possibly work. I think we should work out. I think we should try and work out. We should try and work toward. We should try and work towards the. Yeah, we should try and work towards more development points then, because if we can do that, then we will have faster affinity growth, and what that basically does is make sure that the drivers between the driver and the race engineer are happy and they're getting on well. I'm guessing that's possibly what that means. Feedback, the ability to give and understand feedback on the car's setup. Okay, that we definitely need that one. Yeah, we definitely need that one, that's for sure. So feedback 71 of 100. Yeah, we need that one. Yeah, we definitely need this one, guys, because if we could. Yeah, we definitely need this one, guys, because if we can do this one, if we could try and do this one, then hopefully we can. Yeah, if we can try and do that one, then we should be good. We should be good, because then that means that we can try and get better setups for Valtteri, and then when it comes to Zhou, we can try and get better feedback for Zhou as well. So that's definitely going to be useful, that's for sure. Okay, so engineering team, how's everything going here? Design center. So design center, yeah, 11,500,000. We're not going to upgrade that yet, I don't think. That's pretty expensive. That is pretty expensive, guys. So yeah, we probably won't go for that yet. We're just going to hold on to our money for now. Just going to hold on to our money for now. Yeah, we will try and hold on to our money for now. Try and get good result. Try and get better results, or try and get good results, and maybe we can try and get good results, and we should be able to get better results at some point, hopefully. But I think we also need to look at the pit crew here. Okay, so tyre changes. Okay, so I'm guessing this is stuff like. Okay, so I'm guessing this is to do with Okay, well, okay, I don't know what this is to do with. I think this is to do with making sure that the. I think this is making sure that your that your pit crew can do well when it comes to race weekends, and when it comes to race weekends, changing tires quickly, trying to get Valtteri and Zhou back on track as quickly as possible, and things like that. So yeah, improves the speed of Okay, so improves the speeds. Okay, so and reduces the likelihood of reduces the likelihood of mistakes. Okay. Strong training in using front and rear jacks will lead to lead to a large reduction in all pit stop times. Okay. Okay, so tyre changes. And we haven't really had any mistakes yet. So we should be okay. Yeah, we haven't had any mistakes yet, so that's good. We should be okay with that one at the moment. Yeah, that should be okay at the moment. But if we have stuff like that happen like every single race weekend, in like the next 5 race weekends, which is probably going to be until like Singapore or whatever or whenever that is, then yeah. Okay, so let's look at the drivers here. So Valtteri, let's see how Valtteri's looking at the moment. So pace through the cornering, braking reactions, consistency, racecraft. I would say he needs to. I think we need him to work on his I would say the ability to adapt to poor weather on track. This improves the driver's acceleration and cornering speed on tyres not suited to wetter track levels. That might be pretty good at some point. That might be pretty useful. Overtaking, the ability to overtake other drivers. This allows the driver to attempt and successfully complete more overtakes while racing, and lowers the chance of causing a race incident when they do. I think at the moment. Braking, Valtteri seems okay with at the moment. Improves lap times without running wide or causing races. Oh, braking might be pretty good then. Reactions seem okay at the moment. He hasn't had many mistakes yet where he's missed the start. So he hasn't missed the start once this season, which is really good. That's what you'd want to see. So the reactions. So reactions. Reactions. The ability to respond to events at high speed. The ability to respond to events at high speed. This allows the driver to accelerate faster. This allows the driver to accelerate faster out of corners and pull away faster when the lights go out at the start of the race. I think that's what he needs to work on mainly. Yeah, that's what he needs to work on, I think. So let's do that. Everything else, it looks like he's happy with. His contract is looking okay, so he has another 2 years. He has another 2 years to go. Yeah, he has another 2 years to go before his contract runs out. Yeah, so far it looks like he's okay. Zhou, let's see, what should we do with Zhou here? So his growth potential is average. His aggression on track, I'm guessing that is on high. A driver with high aggression will drive closer to competitors and attempt to overtake more often, but driving closely to competitors increases the chance of being involved in a racing incident like a crash. Okay, so we're definitely going to want to his aggression high, because then if we could try and keep Zhou's aggression high, then that's good. Because if we could try and keep it high, then he can be more aggressive on track, which means he can go for moves he can basically go for moves a lot quicker. He could go for moves and stuff quicker than possibly what he maybe with what he used to. Okay, so driver setup here. Yeah, so far they aren't really getting on well. Yeah, so far they aren't really getting on well, but yeah, they aren't really getting on well, but we will see. We will see how they do. Yeah, so we will see how they do. So memorabilia room, Zhou is happy with, possibly because it's getting upgraded. Team hub looks like he's okay with that at the moment. At some point we will upgrade that again, I think. Weekly experience gain, 80%. Position car two. Contract length, remaining contract, salary, race target bonus, bonus threshold, cost of break contract, morale. Yeah, looks like he's happy with all of that at the moment. Yeah, looks like he's happy with everything at the moment. Robert Kubica. Okay, so what we are going to do with Robert Kubica, guys, is I'm going to try and remember this. I'm going to try and remember this episode to switch out Zhou and Robert, because I keep forgetting to do that. Which is just brilliant. So let's see if we can try and switch the drivers out now, if we're able to do that. Yeah, if we are able to do that. So yeah. So yes guys, if we are able to do that, as I thought my controller just ran out of battery there, so I do apologise for that. Everyone. You know, I thought my controller ran out of battery there, but yeah. But luckily it didn't. Otherwise that would have been really annoying. Okay, now let's look at car 1. Looks like everything is going well at the moment. Chassis, yes, I think everything is basically... Yeah, looks like everything is in development. Well, most things it looks like are in development at the moment. Okay, so I think it's just the chassis, the front wing. What else were we working on? I think it's just the chassis and front wing we're looking at the moment. So chassis... No, so engine, let's look at the engine, that's 80%. ERS, that's 86%. Gearbox, 74%, so that should be good. Should be good for the French Grand Prix, hopefully. So, 80%. Yeah, that should be good for the French Grand Prix, I think. That should be good. Okay, so car 2. So car 2, chassis... yeah, looks like everything's okay at the moment. Engine, 81, 62, 51. We might have to switch the gearbox out there, and otherwise we may have problems in the race. Most of these are already Yeah, most of those are already going, I think. So yeah. Okay. So we can do a new gearbox though. We can do a new gearbox. Oh, okay. Okay, let's not do that then. Yeah, we won't do that yet then, guys. We will only try and get a new gearbox, probably when we really need it. So when we really need it, guys, then we'll possibly go for it. So yeah. So car analysis. Looks like everything is going well at the moment. That's what we like to see. I think drivers, staff. Yes, I think everything is looking good at the moment. Everything's looking good at the moment. What's the required response thing there? Okay. Oh, okay. So yes, it was the FIA regulation change. FIA regulation change there. Oh yeah. Before we do, I was going to say before we do anything else, let's I'm trying to figure out how to skip ahead to the next thing there. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do this, guys. Oh, okay, that's the new one. Okay. I do apologise for that, everyone. I thought that was a new thing. Oh, yeah, I thought that was an old thing for a second, but it looks like it's a new thing that's just came up. Pole position bonus point. Okay. I would say we should. I say we should do that. That would be pretty good. I would say that is pretty good if we do that. So you know what? Vote for this proposed regulation change. Yes. Yes, I definitely think we should do that. We definitely should do bonus championship points for the pole sitter. That would be pretty interesting. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting, I think. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting, I think. So let's continue here. Manufacturing complete ×2 for the chassis. Okay. Important email. So important email. The chassis AR 22.1 design has just finished. We have 5 of this. We have 5 of this design in the warehouse right now, but please feel free to visit yourself and browse all of our manufactured and designed car parts. We should install newly manufactured chassis in one of our cars so that it's ready for the next race weekend. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with that at the moment. Okay, continue. What's next? Manufacturing, and then we have some upgrades for some of the facilities as well. Okay, imported email. What's this? Low number of our manufactured suspension AR 22.1 design. This design is currently fitted in. This design is currently fitted in Car 2, and if we have an unlucky race weekend, we might run out entirely and be forced to buy an emergency replacement. Okay. Yeah, we will definitely look at that at the end of the Grand Prix then, or at the end of the Grand Prix weekend. So we will. Yeah, so I think we will look at that. We will look at that on Monday, I think. We will look at that on Monday, or in-game Monday, of course, guys. So, yes. Continue. let's continue. Regulations, vote results, sponsor obligations as well. Upgrade complete. The helipad facility has been improved and fully refurbished. McLaren voted against it. Haas voted against it, and Aston Martin voted against the pole position bonus point. So most of us went for it. Yeah, so most of us wanted the bonus point. So okay, that's definitely good, and that's what everything's looking. That's how everything's looking. Yeah, that's how everything is looking at the moment for the helipad. Okay, continue. Upgrade complete. The memorabilia room facility has been improved and fully refurbished. Okay. And I think we're now on to the race weekend. I believe, so continue. So French Grand Prix starts tomorrow on Friday. And so now everything is just talking about the race weekend and stuff, so that's definitely good. Yeah, so that's definitely good, that's for sure. Yeah, so that's definitely good, that's definitely good, that's for sure. That's definitely good, that's for sure. That's definitely good, that's for sure. Race preparation, French Grand Prix. Alex Chan, race engineer. Good morning, Ashley. The French Grand Prix is almost here, so I wanted to make sure that the team is prepared before we leave. So I wanted to make sure that the team is prepared before we leave. As always, please make sure that you've completed the below before heading to the race weekend. Check the circuit information to help plan your strategy. Check our sponsor performance target. Sponsor performance targets and potentially guarantee them results for a higher reward. Check that our car builds are using our best car part designs. I think we should be okay on that. Yeah, we should be okay on that. On that, of course, guys. We will look at Joe's gearbox after the French Grand Prix as well, or maybe next weekend for the Hungarian Grand Prix. But that's how everything is looking so far for the French Grand Prix. So before we go to the French Grand Prix, guys, I will just quickly check something. So let's see if it is actually... Yes, it is the Hungarian Grand Prix. And then we have some... Then we have other... Yeah, we have a load of other tracks as well, so... Yeah, we have a load of other tracks going on as well. So that's definitely good. So I'm not really sure about the French Grand Prix this time out, but we will wait and see with what happens, guys. The Hungarian Grand Prix downforce circuit. We might have a strong chance there. Yeah, we might have a strong chance there, but Belgian Grand Prix, 30% chance of rain, 39, 15. I think mainly the Singapore Grand Prix. We should be okay at the Singapore Grand Prix then, if the game is saying it's going to be a dry race weekend there, hopefully. But anyway, continue. Performance targets. Reach Q2. Guaranteed slot. Finish position. Let's see what this one is. Finish position 10th. Yeah, I'm not really sure if we could do that. If we can do that one, but we will see. So qualifying position. Not really sure. Not really sure. We were. Yeah, we won't. Yeah, we won't do it. We won't do it then, guys. We won't do it because. Yeah, we won't do it because we don't really want to. Yeah, we don't really want to risk anything. So yeah, we don't really want to risk anything at this point. So yeah. Okay, go to the race weekend. Let's go to the French Grand Prix.
It's Grand Prix time here in Le Castellet. The very first horseless carriage race was organised in France in 1894. And since then, well, the carriages have only gotten faster. For the Grand Prix here, Paul Ricard boasts a fine collection of low, medium and high-speed corners. The scene curve is taken at breakneck speed, right before heavy braking at Beausset. This is an all-rounder test for cars and drivers alike. We're about halfway through the season now, and there's still plenty of time for everything to change. All eyes are on the teams and how they tackle the rest of the year. The weekend begins here.
That is definitely true, Crofty. Definitely true indeed. And yeah, that is definitely true indeed, Crofty. And now we will go to practice 1. We will definitely be going to practice 1 here. We have setups that are currently untested or car setups that have currently untested, of course. So we will test setups now. We will test setups now, simulate this session. Yes, because practice is boring, of course. So yeah. Next. So let's say next. Max Verstappen. First in practice. So Red Bull and Ferrari. Red Bull, Ferrari and Mercedes are seeming pretty quick this weekend. Okay, so Red Bull, Ferrari and Mercedes, the three top teams are seeming pretty quick this weekend, guys, but we will see what we can do. We will see what we can do here. But who knows? But who knows? We may but who knows? I guess. Yeah, who knows, I guess, guys, but yeah, who knows, I guess, guys, but anyway, guys, Valtteri and Zhou, 7th and 12th, at the moment in practice 1 for the French Grand Prix. Continue. So, not 76, 62 and 67. Okay, let's look at their setups for practice 2. Let's see what Valtteri thinks of his. He's fairly happy with everything. Okay, so there he's fairly happy with everything. So the toe out. Okay. So he's not happy with the... okay, that's what that is. Okay, so where is the... Okay, that's what it is, okay. So, let's try... Okay, so he's not happy with the straights. So Valtteri's not happy with the straights. So let's try 12.0 degrees, and then yeah, let's try 12.0 degrees. See what Valtteri thinks of that. We won't play with anything else in case he feels uncomfortable with the setup. Everything for Zhou. He's not happy with the oversteer. Oh, he's getting too much oversteer, and he has too much traction. Oh, he has. It's bad on the traction. So I'm guessing he's slipping and sliding all over the place. And yeah. So yeah. So let's see, front wing angle. Let's increase the height on the front wing then, and then 12.5. Let's see what that does. Yeah, let's see what that does then. I don't think they're going to be too comfortable with that, but we'll see. Simulate the session. Yeah, let's see how they feel. Let's see how they feel. Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes once again on top. Once again on top. Yeah, so Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes are once again on top. Valtteri 7th. Zhou Guanyu 8th. No, Zhou Guanyu's not 13th. Yeah, 13th. So Zhou Guanyu 13th. Setup confidence 78%. Setup confidence 72%. Guys, I just realised I forgot to change the drives around. I can't believe I forgot to do that. I keep forgetting to do that every race weekend.
Welcome back to what is proving to be an exciting weekend of Formula One racing, with practice coming to a close today and qualifying set to follow. The teams will be looking to build on yesterday's momentum. Having seen how the cars and drivers are reacting to the circuit, they have a little more time to make some final changes. But by the end of the day, we'll know exactly how the drivers will be lining up on the grid for tomorrow's race. So here we are, ready to resume.
And we're certainly ready to resume, Crofty. We are certainly ready to resume. Okay, let's look at the Practice 3 results. Oh no, we're now on to Practice 3, or Practice 3 is now about to start. I think. Oh no, we're now into Practice 3. Yeah, I don't know what I'm like. Okay, so let's see what Valtteri thinks of that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that. That is great. He's really happy with his setup. So great. Yeah, he's really happy with his setup. So great, good, great, good, great. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. We could have a really good race weekend. If we could really could have a really good race weekend, guys. We could have a really good race weekend. Okay, what does Zhou think? Great, optimal, great, bad, great. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're going to have a great race weekend, that's for sure. We're going to have a great Grand Prix. Okay, let's see what Zhou thinks of that. 7-3. Let's see what he thinks of the 7-3 anti-roll distribution. He might be uncomfortable with that, and we'll have to change it back. But let's see. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what he thinks of that. Next, 9th and 11th. Oh, we're seeming really strong. We're seeming really strong. 9th and 11th. 9th and 11th. Sergio is on top at the moment. Max is currently second. Carlos Sainz third. Charles Leclerc fourth. Lewis Hamilton fifth. George Russell sixth. Fernando Alonso seventh. Pierre Gasly eighth. Valtteri Bottas ninth. Esteban Ocon 10th. And Zhou Guanyu 11th. So that's what practice 3 is looking like at the moment. So yes, that's what practice 3 looks like at the moment. So we are definitely looking good for the Grand Prix. That's for sure. Continue. So we should be, yeah. I think we're looking really good. So yeah, we're looking really good. So it looks like the training has definitely helped Valtteri. Then it seems like. So 81%. What does he think of that setup? Good, great, good. Oh my gosh. No, we're not looking at car parts. What am I like? Oh, for goodness sake. Optimal, great, good. Okay, so let's look at Valtteri's again. So Valtteri is good, great, good. Oh my goodness, guys, we have so much positivity in this team right now. Optimal, great, and 3 goods. We are having so much positivity. It's mad. It's mad. It's ridiculous. It is literally ridiculous. It is literally ridiculous, everyone. Okay, now we will go on to qualifying 1. Yes, I am sure I want to manage the session.
Ready to check. Ready to check.
Okay, session has started. Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, that's how you do that one. So, okay, so that's how you do it. So it's L what? Okay, so it's L. So it's L what? So it's the L1. So it's the L1 joystick. Yes, the L1 joystick to Yeah, so it's the L1 joystick to do that. To bring the to. Yeah, so it's basically the L1 joystick to. The L1 joystick or the L3 joystick to basically move the to basically remove the graph here. Okay. Well, at least I now know that. Yeah, at least I now I now know that, I guess. So yeah. So I guess we will wait until the track is at its fastest, and then once the track is at its fastest, then we will. Well, you know what? Yeah. Well, you know what, guys. The track is already at its fastest, so we should be good. Send out. Yeah, let's send out Valtteri. And then once Valtteri is on his lap. Yeah, so once Valtteri is on his lap, we will then once Valtteri is on his lap, we will then release Zhou onto the track as well. Okay, so qualifying 1. Okay, so qualifying 1 at the moment. Valtteri is currently on track. So we will just hurry along the session until he gets to the until he gets to the line here, which will be in a second here. Oh, whoops. There you go. Okay, so now Valtteri is on his flying lap. Yep, he's now on his flying lap. As I was trying to figure out how to do it. Yeah, as I was trying to figure out how to do it. So now we will send out Zhou. We will also send out Zhou now. So yes, guys, we will now end out Zhou. No, we will now send out Zhou. Okay. Okay, now the things on Valtteri's oh, I'm on Joe's thing because yeah, I'm now on Joe's thing because I decided to, because I sent him out on track. Okay. I have no idea what I'm like, but yeah. 24.461, 28.791 for Valtteri at the moment. Let's see how he does. Let's see how he does here, or what time he sets. He is going to come across the line, and he is going to set a. What time did he just set? He set a. Where is his time? Where is his time? Where is it? 1:33, 9:56. Okay. So what is his actual time? So his actual time is a 1:33.9. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. That is definitely a really good time. So now we will go to Joe's. Yeah, so now we will go to. Yeah, we will now go to Joe's onboard, or camera onboard. Yeah, we will now go to Joe's camera on board here, and we will see. Yeah, and we will just see how he gets on with his lap here, because so far it seems like both drivers are doing pretty well. Both drivers are doing pretty well. So Valtteri is 6th at the moment. We could potentially make it through to Q2 or qualifying 2. We could potentially do that again if we're lucky. So now Joe is on his flying lap. He's now on it he's now on his flying lap. I was going to say his out lap, but he's just done his out lap, so yeah. So yes, 24.496, 24.996, no, 24.496. Yeah, 24.496. Yeah, I got that correct. Yeah, for a second I thought. Yeah, for a second I thought I got jumbled up, or messed up with words for a second, but it looks like I managed to. Yeah, looks like I. Yeah, okay. So 28.389. 28.389 for his sector 2. For his sector 2, he's now in sector 3. He's coming around the final corner. He's coming around the final corner here. Let's see what he does here. And he does in sector 3. In sector 3, a 40.986. That is pretty good so far. So 8th and 9th at the moment. 7 minutes to go. That is a pretty good result. Let's see. Let's see how well we can do here. Okay, we might not get out of Q1 here. We might not get out of Q1 here, but let's see. 3 minutes to go. Let's see. We might be able to get out of Q1. We might be able to get out of Q1 here if we're lucky. We're probably going to get swarmed by the AI here, but let's see what happens. Right, that's the end of the session. Good work. And we managed to make it through to Q3. No, Q2. Okay, managed to make it through to Q2, I think. Unless the AI have something to say about it, and then we get knocked out, and then we go... yeah, and then we... No, yeah. Yeah, we will have to wait and see what the game says. But so far... Seems like we haven't been knocked out of qualifying. 11th and 13th. Okay, we managed to make it through. Max Verstappen on provisional pole. Charles Leclerc second. Sergio Perez third. Carlos Sainz fourth. George Russell fifth. Lewis Hamilton sixth. Kevin Magnussen seventh. Esteban Ocon eighth. Yuki Tsunoda ninth. Fernando Alonso 10th. Zhou Guanyu 11th. And Zhou Guanyu 11th. Pierre Gasly 12th. Valtteri Bottas 13th. And then the drivers who managed to get knocked out here. Mick Schumacher, Alexander Albon, Sebastian Vettel, Nicholas Latifi, Lance Stroll. So those are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers. Those are our 5 drivers who have just been knocked out of Q1. Continue. Okay, let's see how his setup is now. Okay, that's good. What is Zhou's setup? Okay, that's good. Okay, start qualifying 2. Qualifying 2, let's go.
Radio check.
Let's go, guys. Looks like so far we're doing pretty well. Which is what we like to see. We will now send out Zhou. At the beginning of the session, so we can. Yeah, we will now send out Zhou just so we can try and get an early lap in here. Yeah, so we can try and get an early lap in here, but so far we are doing pretty well. Yeah, we are doing pretty well so far. On the setup, so which is what we like to see. We're looking strong for the Grand Prix on Sunday. Looking strong for the Grand Prix, of course. Okay, so now he's on his flying lap. George Russell spins out.
Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell. What
Great
a
job.
Spin.
Great job, George Russell. Great job, mate. Great job. Okay, so Zhou's now on his. Yeah, so Zhou is now on his. He's now on his flying lap. So he has a 24.499. 24.499 is definitely good. It is definitely good indeed. 11 minutes to go in qualifying 2. .355. Okay, nice, good. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. 28.355, and now coming out of turn 15. What is his sector time going to be here? A 14.905. 40.905. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so Valtteri. Let's send Valtteri out now. So I think there should be enough space. Between the two drivers now, so that should be okay. Okay, I don't know what the Yeah, I have no idea what the game was doing there, but okay. Okay, there you go. I was trying to find the camera. I was trying to find the camera there, guys. So I do apologise for that. Joe is third. Joe is third at the moment. Yeah, so Joe is third at the moment. Valtteri is now doing his outlap. So we will just skip to when he gets to the line here. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now he is on to his onto his lap here. Fourth for Joe at the moment. We are looking strong so far this weekend. Okay, let's look at so now we should be able to score points this weekend again. We should be able to score points if we're lucky. So sector, no, not sector. So Valtteri's sector time 24.561. 24.561 is pretty good. It's pretty good. That's what we like to see. I know. Let's leave the timing. The timing board. Yeah, let's leave the timing board on. Or let's leave the timing board up at the moment. 28.257. He is definitely looking strong. He is definitely looking strong at the moment. 6 minutes to go in qualifying 2. And now down the straight he goes. Down the straight Valtteri goes. 8th and... where's he going to go? Oh, 9th. And he goes... 10th and 7th. 10th and 7th. 20th and 7th. 10th and 7th. Well, I was hoping for a better race weekend. But... I'm not really sure if we could do that now. Yeah. Yeah, we will just wait and see until qualifying 3. We will wait until next session, and hopefully we can try and get some luck. Hopefully, guys, we can try and get some luck. Hopefully. Unless the AI decide to swarm us right there at the end. But we will now just skip straight to the end of the session. Joe is out. Valtteri makes it through. So we are doing well so far. Max Verstappen gets pole or provisional pole. So Max gets provisional pole, Charles Leclerc second, Sergio Perez third, Carlos Sainz fourth, George Russell fifth, Lewis Hamilton sixth, Valtteri Bottas seventh, Fernando Alonso eighth, Esteban Ocon ninth, Kevin Magnussen 10th, and Kevin Magnussen 10th. And now these are the drivers who have been knocked out of Q2, going into Q3. Zhou Guanyu, Yuki Tsunoda, Pierre Gasly, Lando Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, and there you go. Those are the drivers who have just been knocked out of Q2 there. Okay, continue. So we can't look at look at Zhou's setup anymore. That's now locked until the race. How's Valtteri set up? Good. Great, good. Okay. So he's definitely happy with his setup, which is what we like to see. Start qualifying 3. Yes. We would love to start Q3.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, session has started. Okay, so now Valtteri is. Okay, well, Valtteri is currently sitting in his garage, so I think we will send him out now. I think. Yeah, I have no idea why the game keeps doing that, but apparently it does. We'll just skip to when he goes on to his flying lap here. Okay, here we go. So let's load up his times here. Okay, so Valtteri is I don't know where he is at the moment, but he's somewhere in Q3. He is somewhere in Q3 though, guys, which is good. 24.439. Okay, that's good. It's definitely what we like to see. Definitely what we like to see. Uh, 28.275. That's definitely what we. Yeah, that's certainly what we like to see. And that's certainly what we like to see. 28.275. Everyone's now setting their laps. Ferrari and Mercedes are battling for so Ferrari and Mercedes are battling for Ferrari and Mercedes were just battling for the top step there. Or for the top step in qualifying. So that's definitely interesting. Okay, I think we can now just skip to the end of the session here. Okay, so 6 minutes to go in qualifying 3. Let's see if Valtteri can get through here. If he can, then that's good. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. I think we can get through here. I think we should be able to get through. We should be good. That's the end of the session. Good work. Oh yeah, we were skipping straight to the end of the session. Yeah. I don't know what I was doing there, guys. I do apologise, but Max Verstappen, pole position. Max Verstappen, pole position. As normal. Brilliant. Brilliant, guys. Brilliant. Just as we were having a really good weekend, or just as I thought we were going to have a really good race weekend, and Red Bull decided to come along and ruin it. Red Bull decided to come along and ruin the party. That is just brilliant. Okay, continue.
The grid is packed and there's electricity in the air, but there's no surprises in that. It's race day.
Alfa Romeo managed to meet expectations during qualifying.
And if they can keep this up, they'll have a good race ahead of them. Although we didn't see a standout performance from Alpine during qualifying, everything's still open to them during this race. The weather is very overcast here, and teams are staring at the sky watching for the first sign of rain. Strategies might have to be quite flexible going into today's race.
Absolutely right. So brace yourself for a fantastic conclusion to the French Grand Prix.
And that is definitely quite true, Crofty. Definitely quite true. And now we will move on to doing the strategies. We will now move on to doing the strategies, which we will get to doing in a second. Which we will definitely get to doing in a second. Okay. Okay, guys. Now we can look at Valtteri and Zhou's strategies. So it looks like most of the race we will have a dry race. We will have a dry race. We will have a dry race. So we will have a dry. We will have a dry race, unless the weather has something to say about it. But looks like we should be okay. We should be okay. So I think we will start the race on softs. We will try and start the race on. Actually, should we try and start the race on softs and pit early? Nah, actually that's going to be a pretty bad idea, isn't it? Because softs can't get you very far. Softs won't get us very far, I don't think, so yeah. So I guess we will pit Valtteri. Although, unless we try the soft, medium, soft strategy. We could try the soft, medium, soft strategy. Starting on softs. You know what? Let's do it. Let's start on softs and pit early. Let's start on softs and pit early then, I think. We will start on softs and pit early for mediums, so like 25. So let's 25. We will go for the one stop. We will go for the one stop onto mediums. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the softs will be able to make it very far. So if the softs can't make it very far, we will do 23. We will stop lap 23. Yeah, stop. Actually, no, we don't need to do that then. We don't need to do that then, because then we could just do softs, mediums. I guess we could do switching to softs. No, so switching to mediums. Switching from softs to mediums. Like around, so we could do that like around lap 15, like lap 15, and then lap. Yes, we could do. Yeah, soft, medium, soft. So we could try and do the soft, medium, soft. Because if we do this, then softs. So we could just go softs. We could go softs for 15 laps. We could go softs for 15 laps. Go on to mediums. Lap 15, and then from the mediums to the the mediums to the from the mediums to the softs. so mediums to softs again to end out the race, or to end out the Grand Prix. So I think that would be a pretty good strategy. So let's see how we go. Yeah, let's see how we go with that. Yeah, let's see how we go with that then. I'm not sure if that's going to be a very good idea, but at the same time, I think it's going to be pretty effective, especially since we have a fairly decent car, a fairly decent. Yeah, I think the Valtteri and Zhou have a pretty decent car, so should be okay. Let's see how their setups are. Optimal, great, 3 goods. Good, great, great, good, great, 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 good. Okay, so they are definitely still happy with the setups they are given, or they were given. Add new strategy. So we will do soft. Yeah, we will just we will just lay out the strategies like this. Or we will just we'll just do it like that. So Zhou we will do. Okay, we'll just extend the thing. We will just extend the stints for a second. So I guess we will pit Zhou from softs to mediums. And then, unless we do 12, lap 12 to... and then Zhou can go to the softs lap. Yeah, the softs can't go from lap 25. That's just ridiculous. That would just be ridiculous, I think. So 12 and 42. So 12 and 42. What was Valtteri's strategy? So Valtteri's strategy was 35. Was 15 to 35. So his strategy is 15 to 35. It's basically lap one to lap one. So lap one he's starting on softs, and then lap 15 he's going to mediums, and then from mediums on lap 35 he's going to softs. Okay, I think that should be pretty good then. Yeah, I think that should be okay. 7th and 11th, we could gain some really good points. If we are lucky. Start a race. We could gain a load of points.
It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race, but the atmosphere as ever is electric. And there's Valtteri Bottas. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. And there's Zhou, down the grid. With their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. And we're just moments away now. And here we go with the French Grand Prix.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights.
And it's lights out and away we go.
Okay, so it's lights out and away we go for the French Grand Prix. Valtteri's instantly in 5th.
Keep this approach. Good job so far.
Yeah, so Valtteri is currently in 5th at the moment, which is definitely what we like to see.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now we see Valtteri Bottas. They've gained quite a few places there. That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
Okay, so that's a great start, Valtteri. Great start, mate. That's an absolutely electrifying start there. That's brilliant.
We use overtake. Oh, good.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can try and. Russell overtakes Bottas. Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, so let's see if we can.
On the race now.
Okay, so let's see if we can try and stay with the top running or the top running or front running teams here. So attack, aggressive. Yeah, let's go aggressive. Let's go aggressive on lap 1 here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here, and then for Zhou, we will go overtake
We
and
can try
push.
to overtake end of straight.
Copy.
Okay, attack. We are definitely faster than some
go.
other.
Copy.
We are definitely faster than some other teams around us, and we should be able to battle them pretty easily, especially since we're on softs, guys. Especially since we're on softs, guys. Just remember that we are on softs, so we should be good. We should be good, and we should be good as he is. As Zhou manages to.
Good job, good job.
As Zhou manages to battle his way through into 10th.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Okay.
Let's see what happened there. Let's take another look. There we have Zhou.
Brilliant overtake, mate. Brilliant overtake.
And they clear it. Big move for them and a race position gained.
Great overtake, mate.
I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team.
The team are definitely happy with that. They're definitely happy with that, that's for sure. Okay, so Valtteri is 6th at the moment. Okay, try and go for the move. Try and go for the move, Valtteri.
Good job.
Okay, we're now on to lap 2 with 53.
For Alfa Romeo. We can take a look now. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Goodness me. There they go. Moving ahead of the other driver.
Yeah, that is definitely an effective
The team
strategy
watching
then.
on and clearly loving that.
Yeah, that is definitely an effective strategy. Soft to medium soft is definitely effective, especially if you're pitting early. So it definitely looks like we might be able to do pretty well here. Yeah, we might be able to do pretty well here, guys. We might be able to do pretty well here. Okay, so we don't really have any rain. We don't really have any rain. It's just cloudy. It's just cloudy today for the Grand Prix. And Valtteri is also in 5th. So that is amazing. That is amazing pace. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is madness here. This is literally madness here at Alfa Romeo. Here at Alfa Romeo, it looks like Ocon is struggling. Ocon is really struggling to keep up with us. That's for sure. Although he will possibly gain it back here. Yeah, looks like so far he is gaining back time. Yeah, definitely gaining back time. 84%, 83% for Valtteri's tyres, 83% for Zhou's tyres as well now. So yeah. So yes guys, and so far we are definitely doing pretty well, and oh my goodness, Zhou is on a charge. He is on a charge for points.
Well done.
He is on a charge. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. Great stuff, mate.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. Let's take a closer
Okay.
look. Let's take another look. There we have Zhou. They take advantage and muscle their way through. Excellent work.
Great stuff, Zhou. Great
Back
stuff,
in the
mate.
garage, the team absolutely loved it.
Great stuff, Zhou. Great stuff. That's what we like to see. Valtteri Bottas 1:38.7. He holds the fastest lap
Good job.
at this point in time. At this point in time, Bottas holds the fastest lap. Zhou overtakes Alonso.
Let's
Okay.
have a look. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Moving up a place there. Excellent work from them.
Yeah, great stuff, mate. Great stuff.
The driver's team there cheering them on.
Great stuff. Great stuff, mate. That's what we want to see. Teamwork at... That's what we want to see, guys. Teamwork at Alfa Romeo. Teamwork for the win. Teamwork for the win. This is how we are going to... This is how we are going to... This is how we're
Good
going...
job.
Yeah.
Position
Yes,
gained
yes,
for
guys. That's how we do
Alfa
it. Bottas overtakes Sainz. Yeah, that's how we
Let's
do
take a
it
look
here
at
at Alfa
replay.
Romeo.
Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
That's how we do it here at Alfa Romeo. Teamwork for the win. This is how we will... Yeah, this is...
And there they go, moving up a position in the pack.
Yeah, this is how we're going to
That was a
battle...
big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
This is... Yeah, I'm also going to say, guys, teamwork is how we are going to... Teamwork is how we are going to battle Red Bull as well, to try and get good results. And so far, Valtteri is doing brilliantly. Yeah, so far he's doing brilliantly. 4th and Zhou in 8th. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Imagine if we finish on the podium, guys. If we're lucky, imagine if we finish on the podium. How amazing would that be if we manage to one day finish on the podium?
Okay.
If we manage to finish on the podium one day, how amazing would that be? That would be pretty special. That would be really special if we managed to do that. If we managed to do that one day, then that would be awesome. That would definitely be awesome. Lap 5 of 53 at the moment. And so far, our drivers are on a charge this weekend. They are on a charge for points here. We are on a charge for points. We are on a charge, man. This is... Yeah, we're just on a charge at the moment. It's mad. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous pace, guys. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is completely ridiculous. Lap 5 of 53. Lap 5 of 50. No, actually, we are still early on in the race. So yes, we are still early on in the race. So yeah. So we are currently 4th. We're currently. Oh my goodness, guys! We possibly have the pace of a race winner. We definitely have a pace. We definitely have the pace of a winning team, of a winning racing team in Formula 1. We definitely have the pace of that. We have the pace. We have the speed. We have the pace. We have the speed. We have the pace. We have the speed. We are definitely going to try. We are definitely going to try and be aggressive. We're going to try and be as aggressive as possible in this race. We're definitely going to try and be as aggressive as we can in this Grand Prix. Because if we can do that, then good results are heading will be. If we can try and do that, guys, good results are heading our way. Good results are definitely heading our way if we can do that. And if we can do that, and look at this, guys. We're catching up with Red Bulls. With Red Bull. We're catching up with Red Bulls. We're catching up with Ferraris. We're catching up with Red Bulls. We're catching up with Ferraris. We're catching up with we're catching up with Red Bull. We're catching up with the Red Bulls. We're catching up with the Mercedes. We could even catch up with the Ferraris, Mercedes, and the Red Bulls. Like, this is ridiculous. We are literally battling. We're literally battling Ferrari, guys. Is this just? I am actually speechless. I am actually speechless, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at the moment. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, let's look at when Valtteri and Zhou are pitting. So, Valtteri and Zhou are pitting lap. So their first pit stops are lap 15 and I think 12. Lap 15 and 12. So Valtteri is going to go on to mediums next. So he's going to go on to mediums Yeah, he's going on to mediums next. Okay, that was by accident. Okay, so Zhou is going on to mediums lap 12. Okay, so not Valtteri. So Zhou is pitting first out of the two of them. What? Oh my goodness. So we are the only team who was starting on softs, and everyone else has fresher tyres. Everyone else has fresher tyres at the moment. Okay, so we are definitely doing well so far. We are definitely doing well as we're trying to hold off a Ferrari. We are definitely holding off a Ferrari, and we are definitely seeming strong. We are definitely seeming strong, that's for sure. Okay, we will save on the fuel at the moment.
Can reduce and lift off a bit?
Oops.
Copy.
Yeah, so we will just
More lift and coast.
Copy.
So we will just save on the fuel for now. As Carlos Sainz tries to go down the inside, he's on hards, we're on softs. He may be on fresher tyres, but softs are 10 times. We may be on. We may be on old tyres, but we may be on old tyres, but but Valtteri's tyres. But we are on softs though, guys, so we should be fairly quick. We should be fairly quick against them.
What happened there?
So we should have, we should have a pretty decent race if we're lucky. So
Ferrari, advance the race position.
yeah, no thank you. Yeah, no thank you, game. So we could have, if we're lucky, position 5 and 6, and if we can finish 5th and 6th, we will have so many points. It's ridiculous, because I think 5th you get I don't really know how many points you get for 5th, but you get a lot of points, that's for sure. You get a lot of, or you get quite a few points for 5th, and then you also get quite a few points for 8th, like 3-4 points for 8th or something. So yes, so far we are doing well. Okay, so the game wants us to look at the strategy as well. Lap 9 of 53. Yeah, so lap 9 of 53. So far we are definitely looking strong.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, we are definitely looking strong so far. Which is what we like to see. Lonzo overtakes Zhou. Brilliant. Well, it shouldn't matter anyway, because it shouldn't really matter anyway. Oh great, we have the Mercedes catching up. Oh, another driver locked up. Oh well. Okay, who locked up? Was it Zhou? Good. Good. Very good. Ferrari doing Ferrari things as normal.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Bottas overtakes Leclerc.
Let's see what happened there. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Okay.
Gaining a position there. Oh, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, great stuff, Charles.
That went down well with the team.
Yeah, great stuff, Charles. Yeah, you went. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I am going to say, Charles. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to spin that. You're not supposed to spin the car. You're supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed to spin the car. You're supposed to try and get around. You're supposed to get. You're supposed to try and get around the corners. Yeah, you're supposed to try and get around the corners, not spin out. Not spin out all the time. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Ferrari... I don't know what Ferrari or what Charles was thinking, but sure. But sure, Ferrari just doing Ferrari things as normal. Ferrari are just doing Ferrari stuff. Sure. Okay, let's look at Zhou's strategy. As soon as it gets to lap 12, he will... Yeah, as soon as it gets to lap 12, then we will look at his strategy. Yeah, then we will look at... then we will look at Zhou's strategy. So, yeah. Tires are getting a little warm. Okay. Well, we're almost at the at the pit window, Joe. So you should be okay. 75, 80.
We are now P10.
75, 58, 43. That is on the powertrain. Magnussen overtakes Zhou. Brilliant. Exactly what we need. Exactly what we are after. To be overtaken. To be overtaken 24/7. Okay, so I think, guys, we will just
Suddenly having loss of grip. Okay, copy.
yeah, we will just skip to lap
Mercedes
12.
moved up a place.
Russell overtakes
Yeah,
Bottas.
going a little bit. Copy. Any suggestion we keep out of box?
Okay, we will. Yeah, okay, let's box Joe then, because he's saying his tires are going, which, to be honest, I quite agree. Yeah, let's go on to. Okay, that won't save his. Yeah, okay, that won't save it. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Okay, you know what? Then let's just pit this lap.
We need to box this lap.
So where's Joe? Okay, Joe is here. Okay.
Joe pit lane. Copy.
Okay, so Joe is currently 8th, 9th now. 9th now, and Valtteri. Yeah, okay, we'll just be careful on the tyres for now then, I think. Because Valtteri's pit stop is going to be...
Position gained for Mercedes.
Hamilton overtakes Bottas. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so Joe is in the pits. He switched from softs to mediums. And he's now 18th. Yeah, so Joe is now 18th. He's on a fresh set of mediums. So I think he's probably going to be on a charge now to try and get back in front. Or try and do well again, I think.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Oh no.
We can take a
What's
look
this?
now. Watch this. There's Leclerc.
Did he spin out or something? He's gonna spin out.
Moving up a place
Okay,
there.
good.
Excellent work from them.
Yeah, okay, that's good. At least we did it. At least we only got
Team were
overtaken.
devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
At least we only got overtaken, guys. We didn't really get those tyres are too warm. Tyres moderately overheating. You just come out of the pit lane, Joe, and you say that to us. Okay.
Good job.
Okay, so Joe is on fresh tyres, Valtteri's pit
Looks like
window.
that was a position gained for
Ooh.
Alfa Romeo. Let's
Okay.
take a closer look. Let's take another look. There we have Joe.
So he's now overtaking cars again.
And there they go, moving up a position in the pack.
P19 or position 19.
The team watching on and clearly loving that.
Yeah, we are also hoping for really good results as well, guys. So hopefully we can deliver. Hopefully we can deliver really good points. Whereas Joe at the moment, he's 19th. He's 19th and he's trying to get in front of Nicholas Latifi. What tyres is he on? 72%. Oh, he's got. Oh, yeah, 72%. I think Joe's gonna get. I think Joe's gonna try. Joe's gonna be able to get past him here. He's got not stronger tyres, but he's got fresher tyre. He has fresher tyres than Nicholas Latifi. He's going to try and go down the inside here. He's going to try and go down the inside here. He's going to try and battle the Williams. He's going to try and battle the Williams. Can he go down the inside? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. He could not go down the inside. He's now going to try again. Down the inside for Zhou Guanyu. Down the inside of down the inside of Zhou Guanyu on Nicholas Latifi. He gets past the Williams.
Well done.
Yeah, he gets past the Williams, and he's really making up progress. He's really making up he's really making progress now. That's what I meant to say.
For Alfa Romeo. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Brilliant stuff, Joe. Brilliant stuff, mate.
Moving up a position. Just incredible maneuvering.
Fantastic move.
Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
Oh no, actually, I was going to say even though I wasn't watching, but we were watching that move, guys, so yeah. Well, I was definitely watching that move. Okay, Valtteri, his pit window is coming up in a second here. Or, yeah, next lap his pit window is coming up, so he should be good. Joe is 18th, so he's slowly making up progress again.
What was that?
There's no one to lap 14. Those tires won't last long. Okay. What is his... Or how are his tires doing at the moment? Condition 20%. Let's pit him early then. Let's pit him one lap early. Pit this lap.
Box this lap.
Alonso overtakes Bottas. Alonso overtakes Bottas, so... Yeah, looks like so far... It looks like so far he's doing okay. So where is he at the moment? He is 8th, trying to get in front of Fernando Alonso. So, yeah, so he's an 8th, trying to get past Fernando Alonso. And Joe is still on attack at the moment. He's now going to try and go down the inside of Lance Stroll, which he successfully does. He successfully completes the move, flying around the inside.
Okay, good job.
Was he? No, flying round the outside, I mean. Either the outside or the inside, I think that was the outside. Or whatever. Joe overtakes Stroll.
Let's take a look at the replay. Let's take another look. There we have Joe. A bold move indeed. And with that, they've gained a position.
Great stuff, Joe. Great stuff, mate.
The driver's team there cheering them on.
Great stuff, mate. That's what we like to see. Okay, so Valtteri is in the pits. He's on softs. He's on softs and his tyres are dying. Yeah, so he's on softs. He's on softs. His tyres are dying. He's now onto mediums. He's on softs. His tyres are dying. He's now onto mediums. And there you go. There you go. So far, no pit stops have been made, I don't think. No other pit stops have been made so far. So we currently lead. The pit stop battles. Yeah, we currently lead the pit stop battles at the moment. So we are good. And yeah, so we are good. I'm just really hoping that Valtteri and Joe are just not going to battle. I really hope they aren't going to battle. Like, if they start battling, then this is going to be annoying. Well, it's not going to be annoying, but It's going to be frustrating because we're doing well so far. Well, I was going to say we are doing well so far, but we're now in P16, 17. So yeah, we are now in P16 or position 16, 17. So yeah. So we are currently on fresher tyres than the rest of the field. We're just going to have to hope that they don't battle, because if our drivers battle, then it's not going to be brilliant, is it? To be honest. As as Valtteri is just catching up. Is just catching up to Alexander Albon in front. He's just catching up. Yeah, he's just catching up to. He's just catching up to Alexander Albon, who is just in front of him here. And Joe is just not in front. Is just behind him. So that's definitely good. Lap 16 of 7, not 73. Lap 16 of 53. And he is now on the attack. He's going to try and go down the inside. Okay, try and be aggressive. Trying to be aggressive. Trying to be aggressive, Valtteri. Come on, mate. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Lap 17 of 53. Down the inside, down the inside. Lovely stuff. Brilliant stuff, mate. Brilliant stuff. That's what we like to see.
Good job so far.
Let's see if Joe can try and follow him through.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Bottas overtakes
Let's
Albon.
see what happened there. Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
Okay.
Gaining a position there. They make it look so easy.
Okay, so Bottas down the
That
inside
was
of
a big
Albon.
moment. The team are clearly delighted.
That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so now let's see how everyone's tires are doing. Max Verstappen 62, Sergio Perez 62, 72 for tires are severely overheating. Oh great. Carlos Sainz 72. Okay. Okay, let's see how tyres are doing. Tyre history, that's what we want to see. Okay, so we are currently on newer tyres. So we've just done that. So we've just done the soft stint. Yeah, we've done the soft stint now, and now we're on to we are now onto the medium stint, where it looks like at the moment.
Okay, nice work.
It looks like so far everyone's okay
Looks like that
on
was a
tyre
position
wear.
gained for Alfa Romeo.
Joe overtakes
Take a
Albon.
look now. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Great stuff, mate. Great stuff.
And they get past, which moves them up a position. I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team.
Okay, so far that's definitely good. Definitely good, and so far we've also had a mistake-free race, which is what we want to see. We want to see mistake-free races here, or mistake-free Grand Prix. Yeah, mistake-free Grand Prix. Yeah, mistake-free Grand Prix at the moment. That's definitely what we want. That's definitely what we want to see. And so now we're just going to have to wait until pit stops happen. We will just have to wait and see what happens when we will just have to wait and see what happens when pit stops start happening. But I think maybe around lap 21 to 25 is when pit stops are going to possibly start happening. Maybe around like lap 30, maybe around like 25 to 30. might be around when pit stops and stuff will start happening, and then we should be good, hopefully. It should be good if we are lucky, and we're slowly catching up to. We are slowly catching up to Mick Schumacher in front, which is good. Which is good. That's what we want to see. I did not mean to switch to Mick Schumacher there. Okay. Okay. Lap 19 of 53. Yeah, lap 19 of 53 at the moment. So that is definitely good. Definitely good to see at the moment. Fifteen and 16 for positions at the moment. Lap 19 of 53. So that's definitely what we want to see. Another car has run wide. It's run wide. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, they've run wide.
Oh.
Here's the replay.
Oh, what's this?
Now, just watch the Mercedes here.
George Russell.
Oh,
okay.
dear. That's far wider than they would have wanted.
Great job, Mercedes. Great job. Great job. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
That's a lock-up.
Schumacher lock up turn 7.
Let's have a look. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher. And this, yes, there. That's the lock-up.
And now they're all making mistakes.
That was a bitter blow for the team, and it may have really hurt their overall chances.
Great job, Haas. Great job, Haas. Oh, okay, so Mercedes are now pitting. So Mercedes are now pitting Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton's on to. Yeah, so Hamilton's on from hards to another set of hards. Okay. Another car's run wide. Oh, great. What's happened there? Okay, so... okay.
Sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Albon running wide on
Let's
turn
take
11.
a look at the replay. Now watch this. Here's the moment involving Albon. They're forced wide, and there we can see them slide off.
Okay, so he's just, yeah, so he's just gone off the track there. That's just great stuff by... yes, great stuff there by Mick Schumacher. He's 15. He's 15th, and I think Zhou might try and get past him here as well. Oh, that was a really aggressive move from Zhou. Great stuff, mate. Great stuff. 14th and 15th. 15th and 14th. He is really on a charge. He is on a charge now. That's what we like to see.
For Alfa Romeo.
Zhou overtakes Schumacher.
Let's see what happened there. Let's take another look. There we have Zhou. And they clear it.
Great
Big
stuff.
move for them, and a race position gained. The team watching on and clearly loving that.
Great stuff. Oh. 14th and 15th now. So what do we like to see? 79%, 62% on the tyre wear. Okay, we are definitely looking good. Definitely looking good so far. Zhou is catching Valtteri. Zhou is currently catching Valtteri, which is what we like to see. Yeah, so that is definitely what we like to see. Valtteri is 4 seconds in front of. Yes, so he's 4 seconds in front of Zhou. Yeah, okay, so he's 4 seconds in front of Zhou. Okay. So they are definitely doing well this race. So far they are definitely doing well, and I think it's mainly because we're trying to be aggressive. We're trying to be aggressive. We're trying to make moves. We're trying to do well. We are really trying to do well, guys. Yeah, we are definitely trying to do well, and I think not next. Not next race. I think soon we will definitely. Okay, so Max Verstappen, mediums to hards, Leclerc, and George Russell are in. What tyres is Leclerc going to? Not hards. Mediums to hards. George Russell, I think that was mediums to hards. Alonso, he's going from. Alonso is going from mediums to hards. Lando Norris. Mediums, he's going to hards. Okay, so Magnussen, I think we already looked at that, I'm not sure. Okay. Lance Stroll, he's currently in the pits now.
Very good.
Yeah, so he's currently in the pits now. What tyres is he going to? Mediums, he's going to, I'm guessing, hards.
Just moved up a place.
Yeah, he's going to hards.
Let's take a closer look. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Inside of the McLaren.
Moving up a place there. Excellent work from them.
Inside the McLaren of, I think that was Lando Norris.
The team absolutely loved it.
Okay, so pit stops are still happening. Stroll goes to hards. Latifi goes to hards. Valtteri is now back in the points. That's what we want to see. Sergio is now pitting. What tyres is he going to? He's going from mediums. Okay, so he's going from mediums to hards. I am going to say there are definitely a lot of medium hard strategies, that's for sure. Okay, so most of the field are on fresher tyres, it looks like. So those are the interval times at the moment. Yeah, so those are the interval times. No, actually, yeah, let's switch to the interval times then. I think that might be a better idea. So Zhou is 13th. Mick Schumacher is on. Yeah, he's 15th. So Mick Schumacher is on 15th, and he is on mediums. What tyres is he on to? Mediums to hards. Mediums to hards. No one else is in the pits so far, or no one else is in the pits so far because most other drivers have already done their stops. Well, have already done Well, I think it seems like most of them doing one stops. So far, we are 10th and 13th, which is definitely what we like to see. Which is definitely what we like to see. 16th at the moment. 49 and 64. 49 and 64 on tyre wear for the mediums at the moment. So we have definitely been pretty aggressive all race so far. All Grand Prix so far. We have done really well, which is what we like to see. Which is definitely what we like to see. And Joe is now catching up to... Yeah, Joe is now catching up to Fernando Alonso. So he's catching up to Fernando Alonso at the moment, which is good. Which is definitely good. So far we have not been lapped, which is what we need. Which is definitely what we need. Kevin Magnussen right behind us. Yeah, so Magnussen is just right behind us at the moment, I think.
Keep this approach. Good job so far.
Yes, I think we're doing fairly well so far, so that's good.
Was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. We can
Okay.
take a look now. Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
Bottas down the inside of the AlphaTauri.
And there they go, moving up a position. Just incredible manoeuvring.
Well, was that Bottas or was that Joe? I think that might have
The
been
driver's
Joe.
team there cheering them on.
Yeah, I think that was Joe. Was that Joe? Yeah, I think... I don't even know. That was Valtteri. Yeah, that was Valtteri. I don't know what I'm like. Ocon pits. Let's see what tyres Ocon switches to. So he's on mediums and goes to hards. Yeah, so he's on hards now. Joe is on 44% tyres there. And his next stop... Okay, so, yeah, actually, what's Valtteri's next stop? So he's going to lap... Okay, so he's going to lap 35. Yeah, so he's going to lap 35, and his pit stop range is 32, 38. Okay? And Joe is going to... Yeah, he's going to lap 42. 42, and he's finishing the race on softs. Yeah, so he's finishing the Grand Prix or the race on softs. Same thing as Valtteri, basically. So Valtteri is currently in 8th. So Valtteri is currently in 8th. Joe is currently in 12th. So this is a really good Grand Prix we are having so far, or a fairly good Grand Prix we are having so far. I mean, so yes, and we are so far pretty aggressive. Oh, who locked up? Let's see who locked up here. Who was it?
Big lock up there.
Lando Norris.
Here's the replay. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris. That lock-up could have cost them dearly.
Okay. Okay, so Valtteri is 8th. So Valtteri's 8th. Joe is 12th at the moment. So that's definitely good. Lap 26 of 53. Lap 26 of 53. That's what we like to see. Okay. So we're currently on lap 26 of 53. Currently on lap 26 of 53. Valtteri's battery is charging back up, which is good. Yeah, which is definitely good. Lap 27 of 53. We are definitely having a really good Grand Prix so far. So Valtteri's on 51%. Is on 51% for the tyres. They started too warm. Okay, let's. Okay, let's do. Oh, I think he means this thing. Probably. No, I don't think he means that. We will do avoid curbs or
Curbs.
driving clean air.
Copy.
Driving clean air because he doesn't have
Anything
any.
can happen.
He doesn't have any other drivers in front of him at the
Is that a new race
moment.
position for Haas?
Magnussen overtakes Joe. Whatever. Not watching that replay. Not watching that replay. Lap 27 of 53. Lap 27 of 53. Lap 28 of 53 now. Lap 28 of 53. Yeah, so lap 28 of 53. Valtteri is in 8th. Joe is in 13th. Joe's doing well. Joe's doing well at the moment. Okay, let's see how everyone else is doing on tyres. Mostly everyone is on hards. I don't think that's a great idea. I don't think that's a great idea because even though they can go to the end of the Grand Prix, you can't really. Well, I am going to say though, guys, you can go to the.
Copy.
I am going to say though, guys. You can get to the end on. You can get to the end on hards. Yeah, you can get to the end on hards, but those tyres are old. Well, no, I'm not saying the tyres are old. The tyres are slow. The hards are basically slow. So yeah. So I wouldn't recommend those tyres. Okay, so Joe is pitting 42. Okay. Yeah, so Joe's pitting lap 42. Their tyres are dying. Their tyres are dying. We might as well just bring them in. Yeah, we might as well just bring them in because Valtteri has quite a big gap between him and Zhou. Yeah, he has quite a big. Yeah, he definitely has a big gap from him to Zhou. So I think we should be safe to pit then. Next 3 laps. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. So he could go to. Okay, we can't really go onto any new sets of softs because we don't have any. So we're just going to have to go onto this set, I guess, onto the 86%.
Box.
Okay, box.
Yeah, so we will just go on to the 86%. Yeah, we'll just go on to the 86% one. Oh yeah, Valtteri's just here at the moment, so... Yeah, so I think now we are pitting. We will just put it in standard. Let's just look after the... let's just look after the engine. Yeah, let's just look after the engine until we get to the pits here. Okay, so he's heading into stop. Oh, Gasly's in. What tyres is he going to? He's going from hards to... maybe he's going to softs. Hards to softs? Mediums, okay.
Gasly.
Okay, so he's going to medium. So he's going to mediums. We are going to softs. We're going to softs. I don't really think this is a good idea, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, you know what, whatever, guys. We can still get to the end at this point. We can still get to the end on this point, or at this point. And plus, guys, 85% tire wear. 30 laps to go. We should still be able to get to the end of the race on this set of tires, so it shouldn't like make us overly slow. Yeah, it shouldn't really make us overly slow. So yeah. So Zhou is currently 11th. Zhou's currently 11th, and he's trying to, he's trying to battle Ocon. Yeah, he's trying to battle Ocon at the moment. Yeah, so he's currently trying to battle Ocon. Yeah, so he's currently trying to battle. He's trying to battle Ocon at the moment, of trying to defend from him. Those tyres won't last long. Okay, he's on what tyre? Okay, let's just ignore. Yeah, let's just ignore for a second. Yeah, he's going to lap 42. So let's skip until lap 42. We will skip to lap 42. Okay, what tyres is... okay, let's see what... Oh, okay, so Sainz has just came out of the pits. Sonoda is on hards, he's going to mediums. Those tyres are too warm. Gotcha. Okay, so we will bring in Zhou this lap. Yeah, we will bring him in this lap then. Pit options. Yeah, we will bring him in this lap. Ooh, we have a fresh set. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. We have a fresh set of tyres. We have a fresh set of tyres. Perfect. Okay, so Zhou is 11th. Zhou is currently 11th at the moment. He has Valtteri who's catching up. Sonoda, he's on mediums. Albon has gone from I'm guessing hards to mediums, so he's on fresh tyres. Okay. Oh, it definitely looks like that. Yeah, it definitely looks like that. These three drivers have just been lapped. Yeah, so those three drivers have just been lapped. Valtteri and Zhou don't need to pit again, so they can, I think, get. Oh no, so Zhou's pitting this lap. Yeah, Zhou's pitting this lap. Yeah, so Zhou's pitting this lap. He's going from mediums to softs. Yeah, so he's going from mediums to softs. No one else is in the pits at the moment. I don't think we should be lapped. I think we should be good. Yeah, we shouldn't be lapped. Hopefully. Yeah, we shouldn't really be lapped. I think Valtteri should be okay. Actually, we might be lapped here. Think about it. Yeah, we might be lapped. Unless we can escape being lapped. Unless we can escape it. As I accidentally just pressed fast forward. But that should be fine. Okay, let's see how Valtteri is doing. Let's see how Valtteri's doing here. So he's currently on softs. Okay, let's try and go attack.
More push. Copy.
Yeah, let's try and go attack here. How's Zhou doing? He has not been lapped yet. He's still trying to. Yeah, he's still trying to escape the. Yeah, he's still trying to escape Sergio and. Oh, he's still trying to escape Max and Sergio at the moment. So, yes. So yes, guys. So Zhou is currently. Yeah, so Zhou is currently trying to. Yeah, so Zhou is currently trying to escape the Red Bulls. So yeah. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, I think the game actually means tires are getting a little warmer. Okay, so he means. Okay, let's go aggressive then. Let's just go aggressive.
We need to get these tires to last. Copy.
Okay, so we should be fairly good, hopefully. As long as we could get some points, then we're good. As long as we could get some points, guys, we should be okay. We're not being lapped at the moment. We are safe from that lap 35 of 53. Lap 35 of 53. So far, we are doing well. We are able to expand our gap. Our gap between Sonoda and us.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Zhou overtakes
Let's have a
Schumacher.
look. Let's take another look. There we have Zhou.
And there's the Red Bull.
A bold move indeed. And with that, they've gained a position.
Yeah, there's the Red Bull of Max Verstappen.
That was a big moment. Yeah. The team are clearly delighted.
Okay, so lap 11. Not lap 11. Okay, so Valtteri's in position 11. He's going to try and go down the inside of
And use overtake. Copy.
Okay, so he's going to try and he's going to try and go down the inside of both drivers, which he almost does. He's now trying to battle Esteban Ocon into 9th place. Esteban Ocon is not having any of it. He's going to try and battle. Esteban Ocon's not. Esteban Ocon's not having any of it. He's going to try and battle.
Just moved up a place.
He's going to try and battle it, and he gets
Let's see
past.
what happened there. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Or Valtteri gets past, in other words. Brilliant overtake, mate. Brilliant overtake.
Muscle their way through. Excellent work.
Brilliant overtake, mate.
I think it's safe to say that went down well with the team.
That was a brilliant move. That was some brilliant driving there by the young Finnish driver. So yes, guys, that was great driving by the young Finnish driver there. So yes. Full throttle, something, or whatever that was there. Up that sort of thing. Full throttle, push the car as much as you can. And so far, guys, we are able to escape being lapped.
No overtake. All good.
Okay, let's just be careful on. Yeah, let's just be careful on Valtteri's ERS here. Sector 2. Okay, so ERS 82. So ERS 82.
Straight on.
Okay. Okay, what's this?
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's look at this. The focus on Tsunoda. And there's the lockup.
Great job,
almost
Tsunoda.
got away from them entirely.
Great job, Tsunoda.
And the team had such high hopes today. What a shame.
Great job to great job to Tsunoda there in AlphaTauri. In AlphaTauri. Joe is still trying to escape being lapped. Brilliant stuff, mate. Valtteri is so far escaping being lapped, which is definitely what we like to see. Also, well, I am going to say that, guys, he is definitely miles away from being lapped. He is definitely miles away from being lapped. That's for sure. And yeah, so he's miles away from being lapped. And I'm also going to say, guys, once again, I'm going to try and remember. Once again, guys, I am also going to try and remember to. I'm also going to try and remember to once again switch out. To try and remember to switch out the drivers for practice one. For when it comes to practice one. For the Hungarian Grand Prix because Hungarian Grand Prix because I keep forgetting to do that, which is just brilliant. Valtteri's tyres is on 46%. Oh, great. Yeah. Okay. So Ocon is just behind us. At the moment. Zhou so far escaping being lapped. He is escaping being lapped so far. He's doing really well. He's doing well, even though he's in 15th, he's still doing really well. He's escaping being lapped, and I think that's Red Bull behind him. Yep, it is. Brilliant. He might get lapped then, I'm guessing. He is trying to escape being lapped, so he is trying to escape it. He is trying to escape it. Lap 38 of 53. Yes, so he is really trying to escape it. There it looks like.
Save fuel and follow data.
Okay, let's just try and be careful.
Lift off.
Let's just try and be careful with the fuel because we do need enough to make it to the end, of course, guys. And really, actually, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, think about it. Yeah, so he should be okay at the moment. Oh, Ricardo's in. Ricardo's now into the pits. He's on hards. He's on hards. I can't see the tyre percentage. Yeah, so he's on hards. And yeah, so he's going from hards to soft. So he's going for, I'm guessing a faster lap attempt or something. I'm guessing. Joe is still trying to avoid being lapped, which I was hoping we were going to be able to avoid this race. I mean, the only way we can avoid being lapped is I don't really know, but I don't really know. But anyway, Vettel is currently 18th. He's going from hards to softs. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that going to hards is a good idea, because then the hards are basically a pretty slow tyre. Or it's the hards are the slowest tyre in Formula 1. So I wouldn't recommend going for those tyres, I don't think. Because so far, Valtteri is still in 9th.
Remember, watch fuel.
Yeah, so far he's in 9th. Yeah, so far he's in 9th. He's 10 seconds behind Kevin Magnussen. Joe is... He's just been lapped. Brilliant. Brilliant. He's just been lapped. Great. Great. Just great. Just great. Just great.
The rear tires are feeling pretty bad. Copy.
Okay. Let's go standard then and try and look after the tyres, even though they're on 29%, but... Okay, so Valtteri is 9th at the moment. Valtteri is 9th. Joe, I guess, can just look after his tyres now because he's just been lapped. So I don't really think we can really do anything here now. So, oh, whoops. Fuel's getting low. No, actually, let's carry on trying to be aggressive here because maybe if we can try and catch up to Max, then maybe he can try and tow us along, and we can try and find some positions. Because because Max could basically try and help us. Try and help us. Max could basically try and help us gain some points. Try and gain some points if we were able to just be towed along by him, and then he could just take us to other cars. So yeah.
So let's focus on the race now.
Ocon overtakes Bottas. Overtakes Bottas. Brilliant. Okay, Valtteri. Okay, try and get back past him. 41 and 53. We still have time to try and get back past him.
Copy.
We still have time, mate. Try and go back. Yeah, try and go down the inside. I'll try and gain on him.
We have no DRS.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so he really is gaining. He really is trying to gain. Lap 42 and 53. So lap 42 and 53 at the moment. Those tyres won't last long. Yeah, we're just going to go straight to the end. Let's just go straight to the end on these tyres. These are the only... This is the only point we can try and grab though. Let's just continue. Let's just continue on. Let's just continue on because I think we could possibly lose points here. We could lose points, and I would rather not risk that because then if we carry on with these disappointing finishes, we could eventually get fired. We could eventually get fired, so we're going to have to be careful. Yeah, we will eventually be fired if we're not careful, guys. So we will try and press on. We will try and press on with our French Grand Prix. Yeah, we will just press on with our French Grand Prix. And there you go. So 43 of 53. So far we're having a pretty good race. Even though we just have the one singular point, which is just 10th. Which is just 10th, which is not really that great, but yeah. Nah, let's just go neutral. Let's just go... Oh, whoops. As I just tapped my controller by accident. For goodness sake. So 43-53 at the moment. We're getting closer to the end of the race now. (44-53). You know what, guys? I think we will just. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think we will just I think we'll just skip straight to the end or something, or maybe just to the final lap. We will just skip to the final lap. We will just skip to the final lap if the game...
Copy.
Any suggestion we keep out of box?
No, we're going straight to the end.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
Aggressive. Overtake. And we got lapped. No, we're ignoring it.
Alpha Tauri.
What happened there?
Oh, this is bit... Okay, he's retired. He's retired and everything's just happening at once. Brilliant. Incident. Oh, what's this? Safety car.
You can push. Copy.
Safety car, Joe is... Oh, we were doing so well. We shouldn't have pushed. We shouldn't have pushed the tyres so hard, man. Yeah, we shouldn't have pushed the tyres. Okay, where's Joe? He's 12. He's tough. Yeah, we're only going to be able to get 12. This was the thing.
We need to get these tyres to last.
Copy.
We need more lift and coast.
Copy.
Yeah, this has been an awful Grand Prix. This has been an awful Grand Prix then. And we were hoping for a really good Grand Prix, so maybe we should, to be honest, guys, I think we should have, oh, come on, safety car, just let us get past here. Safety car, just let us pass. Okay, Hamilton, hards to softs. Russell, I think it was hards to softs for him. And we are having to sit behind the safety car. We are having to sit behind the safety car. They are not going to let us go back through and get ourselves back on the lead lap, which is really annoying. For goodness sake. Unless we pit now. This is literally... We just had another Canada moment. You know what? Let's just pit now then. We're gonna do terribly. Yeah, we might as well. Let's see what we can do.
Box.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. I don't really think we can do much here.
Copy that.
We probably
pit limiter on.
We probably won't be able to do anything here, but we'll see. We are just going to we are just going to go onto a new set of softs, and hopefully we can try and catch the field. Or hopefully we can try and catch the safety car queue, or safety car queue. So he's now onto a new set of softs. Let's see if we can try and salvage something here. Let's see if we can try and salvage something. We won't be able to get points anymore because we're lapped, so that's annoying. Lapped car's not. Okay, now we need to catch up. Now we really need to catch up. Okay, so now we really need to catch up because otherwise we can't. Yeah, otherwise we can't. Yeah, if they could let us overtake, then that would be great. Okay, looks like they're not. Okay, yeah, it looks like they aren't, unless, I don't know. Okay, overtake.
You can use overtake.
Copy.
Okay, are they literally going to let us overtake? Or are they just joking around and they're not going to actually let us do it? Because we're a lap down and it's fair. It sounds fair. No, you're not going to let us try and get past the safety car here? No? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I was hoping we would be able to get back in front here, but apparently we can't. Because the game doesn't want to let us. That's just brilliant. So now, yeah, I don't really know what's going to happen here. We have two Alpines behind us as well, who are in the points. And apparently we've also missed our chance to get back on the lead lap, so they won't let us. Which is annoying. Let's see. They might give us another chance to overtake, and then maybe we could try and get back in front of the rest of the field, try and go back round, and then if we're lucky... I don't really think it's going to happen, though. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, this has been a really... Well, it's been... I am going to say, though, it's definitely been a really good Grand Prix, but...
That's 6 laps to go.
But at the same time, a really rubbish Grand Prix. As we now have 3 or 4 laps to go. And the AI won't let us overtake. Which is frustrating. Or we can't get ourselves back on a lead lap. And we've missed that. And we've missed that opportunity. Which is useful. Not really. And we can't really unlap. No, not unlap. We can't really gain any more positions either because all the other drivers in front of us are all on the lead lap as well. So unless the drivers in front of us decide to make a really silly decision and pits now, then we won't get our lap back. I'm pretty sure we won't get our lap back now because I don't think the drivers in front of us are that stupid. Well, they're not that silly. They're not that daft, I don't think. So yeah, they aren't that silly. They aren't that silly, so we can't get our lap back.
To confirm, safety car will come in this lap.
No, okay. Okay, so yeah, we can't get our lap back now, which is really annoying. And we've had, and I'm also going to say we've also had really bad luck. The other load of races are the other load of races as well, or the other load of Grand Prix that we've done. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to have to count on. We're just going to have to count on Lewis to tow us along here.
Safety car is pulling away now.
Copy.
We're just going to have to hope for. We are just going to have to hope. We are just going to have to hope for Lewis pulling us along. Lewis pulling us along, and maybe we can try and salvage something.
Use overtake.
Copy.
Yeah, maybe we could try and salvage something here if we can. Okay. Really? Never mind. Looks like our race is yeah, our race is gone anyway now.
Use overtake.
Copy.
Yep, our race is now gone. So that's a really disappointing finish. So this has been a really disappointing Grand Prix. Well, it's been a good Grand Prix from the start, but then it's been a really bad Grand Prix. Just great. Unless we can count on the McLarens to pull up. Never mind. I was going to say unless we can count on the McLarens to pull us along, but that's not going to work anymore because they've just pulled away. Unless we can still catch up to them with aggressive
push.
With being aggressive here. Track rubber is high and track grip is very high. Okay. So I guess we can just. I guess. I don't know. Oh, unless they're going to let us unlap ourselves here.
Laps to go.
I mean, they might let us unlap ourselves here. If we're lucky. Let's try and do it. Let's try and do it.
You're good.
Let's try and get
Push.
back on the lead lap here.
Copy.
We probably won't be able to do it. We probably won't be able to do it in 3 laps, but let's see. Let's see here. We're going to try and fight or battle our way onto the lead lap. Back onto the lead lap if we're lucky. Yeah, to be honest, Max is currently leading, so I don't think that's going to work. Although Joe is currently trying to be aggressive and trying. Yeah, so he is currently trying to be aggressive and trying to get back in front of everyone else. So maybe we could still try and salvage a few positions, but to be honest, only I think this is just going to be another disappointing Grand Prix for us. So yeah, this is going to be another disappointing Grand Prix. Tyres severely overheating. Standard. Minor gearbox wear. Okay. 39%.
DRS has been enabled.
Okay. Wait, 72%, 57%. We might have to replace the ERS as well then.
3 laps to go. 3 laps.
We should have been more careful. Valtteri is now retired from the race as well, so. Okay, so the McLaren of Daniel Ricciardo in front. Yeah, we can't go back. I am going to say though, we can get back on the lead lap, but we won't be able to. Yeah, we won't be able to get back on the lead lap. No, we will be able to get back on the lead lap, hopefully. But we won't be able to gain any more positions. Unless a safety car comes out now, and then we finish the race under safety car or something. Which I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen.
No more overtake. Copy.
Yeah, that might not happen. Verstappen's now on the last lap, 53 or 53, and we are on lap 52, so the race is going to end for us on lap 52.
Last lap.
Yeah, we're going to finish lap down, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, this has just been another rubbish Grand Prix for us. First place taken. For goodness sake.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner. We can take a look now. And Verstappen finishes first.
Whatever. Let's just skip to the end of this silly race. Okay, guys. So here, guys. So here, guys. So here are the race results after. So here are the race results after the French Grand Prix. So guys. So here are the results after the 2022 French Grand Prix. Max Verstappen win. Here are the 2022. Here are the French Grand Prix 2022 results. Max Verstappen wins the Grand Prix. Max Verstappen wins the French Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz second. Sergio Perez third. Lewis Hamilton fourth. Charles Leclerc 5th, George Russell 6th, Fernando Alonso 7th, Kevin Magnussen 8th, Esteban Ocon 9th, Yuki Tsunoda at 10th, Pierre Gasly 11th, Daniel Ricciardo 12th, Lando Norris 13th, Mick Schumacher 14th, Alexander Albon 15th, Nicholas Latifi 16th, Sebastian Vettel 17th, Lance Stroll 18th, Zhou Guanyu 19th, Valtteri Bottas 20th. And then here are the driver standings. Max Verstappen here and now here are the driver standings. Now guys here are the driver standings. Here are the not constructors. Here now here are the driver standings. Max Verstappen wins the Grand. No. So here are the driver standard. So guys, here are the driver standing. The drivers standings after the French Grand Prix. Max Verstappen now leads the championship. Charles Leclerc second. Carlos Sainz third. Sergio Perez fourth. Lewis Hamilton fifth. Fernando Alonso sixth. George Russell seventh. Esteban Ocon eighth. Pierre Gasly ninth. Kevin Magnussen 10th. Kevin Magnussen 10th, Valtteri Bottas 11th, Zhou Guanyu 12th, Daniel Ricciardo 13th, Lando Norris 14th, Yuki Tsunoda 15th, Mick Schumacher 16th, Sebastian Vettel 17th, Lance Stroll 18th, Alexander Albon 19th, Nicholas Latifi 20th. And the constructor standings, Ferrari's and here are the constructor standings. Here are the constructor standings. Ferrari leads the way. Red Bull second. Mercedes third. Alpine fourth. Alfa Romeo Us fifth. AlphaTauri sixth. Haas Haas seventh. McLaren eighth. Esteban Ocon, Aston Martin 9th, and Williams 10th. Continue. And that was it for the Grand Prix. Continue. Okay, so guys, that was a really bad Grand Prix. Apart from the start where we were doing really well. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know what to say apart from I do apologise for everything for the really bad result. And circuit pool records. Okay, so circuit pool records this weekend, but circuit pool record this weekend, and we are disappointed that the team performed below expectation. Yeah. Okay, so we have to replace. So we have to replace the gearbox. Jan Mochak's got some development points. What's this? This is your usual reminder about the board review in 7 days. The board currently have high confidence in your leadership as team principal, but this main change before the formal review. You can find a breakdown of our assessment. In the meantime, link below. Okay, let's look at the board here. They can see disappointed, aren't they? Le Castellet, yeah, they are disappointed. They are disappointed. We are so going to be fired. We are going to be so fired if we don't do something. I am going to say, guys, we will be. I am going to say, though, everyone, we will be fired if we don't do something about this by the end of the season. So, yeah, things are not looking good for us at the moment, are they? Things are not looking good for us. That's the moment. So I think let's look at Valtteri's car at the moment. So 71%, 71%, 81% gearbox. Okay, so Valtteri's gearbox is okay. Zhou's gearbox needs to be replaced. Change. We're gonna have to get a new gearbox. We still have a grid penalty if we do it. You know what, guys. You know what? It's worth it. I think it's going to be worth it. Let's do it. We will. I'm going to say though, we will have an engine penalty for the Hungarian Grand Prix, but we should be okay. Valtteri's gearbox is 62. Actually, let's go to 56% engine. Okay, if we can try and get as much performance out of his car as we can, then we should be good. As long as we can still get really good. Yeah, as long as we can still get like really good as long as we can still get some really good upgrades or some really good engine power out of his car, then we should be okay. Car analysis. Actually, that's going to be pretty bad as I think about it. Car parts development. Front wing. AR22 F3 AR22 FW3 chassis AR22 C4. Okay. And I am going to say, guys, that's actually what the Yeah, I am going to say, guys, that's basically what it's called. So yeah. So I am going to say, guys, once again, that's actually what the engine part is called. So yeah. So ERS is looking okay. Well, let's see the actual percentage. 81%. 56%. Gearbox. So gearbox for Zhou. His gearbox is looking okay. Valtteri's gearbox 62%. So that should be okay. His engine 71%. So that should be good for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and then before Zandvoort we'll have to. Yeah, so we will have to replace it possibly before Zandvoort. Or Zandvoort. Yeah, Zandvoort or whatever. So yeah. So yes, guys, we will also look at this. 7 million. Flipping bananas. That is really expensive. 10 million. Oh my gosh. 10 million. 6,750,000. Oh my gosh. Engine cooling, brake brake cooling. That's not looking good. Staff, facilities, everything is looking okay there. Tour center, weather center. So the weather center is looking, I think, okay at the moment. The tour center, 2 days left. This one is going to take 21 days, so that's going to be like 3, 4 weeks, 3, 4, 5 weeks, 3, 4, 5 weeks or something. So yeah. So yes, guys. Yes, guys. That's basically going to take a while, but we will continue through until. Okay, tour center's been. Tour center's been completed, and. So far that's what everything. So far that's what everything looks like. That's what everything looks like at. So that's what everything looks like at. That's what everything looks like at the moment. But I think I'm now going to end this stream here, everyone. So if you all did it, I think I'm now going to end this. I'm now going to end this stream here, everyone. So if you all did enjoy stream, make sure to follow the. So I think this is where I'm going to be. So I think this is where I'm going to end this F1 Manager 22 stream, guys. So if you all did enjoy. So if you all did enjoy this stream, so if you all did enjoy the stream, make sure to subscribe to the NASCAR Gaming 9. Make sure to subscribe to the NASCAR Gaming 944 channel, so you don't miss out on any other upcoming streams or videos. And with all that being said, I've been NASCAR Gaming 944 on the NASCAR Gaming 944 channel. Goodbye on the NASCAR Gaming 944 channel. So I think this is where I'm going to be ending this F1 Manager 22. This is where I'm going to be ending this F1 Manager 22 stream, guys. So if you all did enjoy stream, if you all did enjoy stream, make sure to subscribe to the NASCAR Gaming 954 channel, so you don't miss out on any other upcoming streams or videos. And with all that being said, I've been NASCAR Gaming 944 on the NASCAR Gaming 944 channel. Goodbye, and I will see you all. In the next stream. Goodbye, everyone.